You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another episode of Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life, the podcast where we talk about all things love, life, and spirituality. I'm your host, your spiritualist, your therapist, Dr. B. We are back in business and back in action. Thank you for tuning in once again and listening to the content. It's always much appreciated. Now, let's get into the topic of the moment of the week. Let's roll. Topic is called Turn Those Lemons into Lemonade. Now, I like lemons. They're juicy. They smell citrus-like. And you can use them for all types of foods and cleaning products, etc. It's kind of like the world we live in, a bit sour but can become sweet. It brings good with the bad. Every day is not promised. That is why we should live our days like it's our last. Some moments are important and we'll end up missing the mark by casting aside intentions of another. If we viewed day-to-day living like the meaning, taking it for granted, instead of thinking we have all the time in the world to make mistakes and backstab, throw people under the bus, drop kick, hurt folks emotionally, physically, even spiritually, then the world would operate better because daily life wouldn't seem like a waste on how we currently use it sometimes. If we took it as seriously to the heart that tomorrow may not be given to us, we may be able to look at our current actions as outlandish and choose to turn the other cheek. Maybe even thinking before speaking and even acting out. But no, because we want to project what we feel on the inside and make others pay for the pain that we may feel internally. And that again turns externally on the other person. This contribution in the world is why it is the way it is. What about taking those sour, tart ideologies and making it into a sweet, cool lemonade? We sometimes get locked in the phase of every action deserves a reaction. Sometimes you just have to sit back and relax, breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Don't let negativity seep in, bringing you out of your character and get you to react in inappropriate ways that you normally wouldn't show. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. Let some things just marinate. A cool head and a light tongue will help balance your imbalances. In episode 3 of season 3, I spoke about meditation and becoming all seeing, all knowing. There are no surprises that are not revealed to you first when you're in a state of upliftment. When stumbling blocks try to appear in your energy, you have the ability to turn those lemons into lemonade. Now, you've come too far to turn back to who you were. You have endured too much to lessen your growth and backtrack. Too many things are waiting for your future self to obtain than you remaining in the past. If you're draining your physical, mental, emotional well-being on things you have no control over or cannot change for the better, do realize time is passing and life is short. So make the best out of your life that you live. One key aspect of turning lemons into lemonade is reframing negative situations. This means looking for the silver lining, finding lessons in failure, and focusing on what we can control rather than what we can't. It's about shifting our mindset from one of defeat to one of possibility. Another important ingredient in the recipe for resilience is resilience itself. Resilience is about avoiding failure or hardship. It's about bouncing back stronger after experiencing them. It's about building the mental and emotional muscle to persevere in the face of adversity. But resilience alone isn't enough. We also need to cultivate a sense of optimism. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about believing in our ability to overcome challenges and trusting that better days are ahead. Now, of course, turning lemons into lemonade isn't always easy. It requires effort, patience, and sometimes a little help from others. That's why it's important to lean on our support networks, whether it's friends, family, or mentors, during those tough times. Finally, it's important to remember that turning lemons into lemonade isn't one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Life will continue to throw challenges our way, but by embracing a mindset of resilience, optimism, and growth, we can navigate even the toughest storms and cultivate a better world. And with that, we reached the end of today's episode. Just leaving you with a few words, hope to uplift you and elevate that mind a bit. I hope you found inspiration and tips for turning your lemons into lemonade. Remember, no matter what life throws your way, you have the power to rise above it and emerge stronger than ever. Be blessed with less stress. Much love to you and yours. I'm Dr. B signing out. Until the next time.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.